Yeah, hi everyone. Good morning. Am I audible? Hello, am I audible? Please confirm once.
Yes, Sanjay, you are audible.
Okay, so I'm just sharing my screen. In yesterday class, we have discussed about user interface. Okay, so we have seen different areas in ServiceNow. In today class, actual my plan is I just want to explain user preferences. Okay, and basic configurations. So before that, so I'm going to explain. So what is the history of ServiceNow? So when ServiceNow was implemented, when it came to market. So why ServiceNow was implemented? Okay. So these details we can discuss. Okay. Once it is completed, we may gone through different areas of service now, like we have something like development environment, production environment. We can see about all these things today in today's class. Okay. Service now. So today actually I have internet issue and I connected through mobile hotspot. That's what I am explaining theory part. Okay. Instead of explaining user preferences and basic configurations. Okay. So ServiceNow is a ticketing tool. Is a ticketing tool. ServiceNow was started from 2004. ServiceNow was started from 2004. So it was in ServiceNow was invented by Fred Luddy. ServiceNow was invented by Fred Luddy. Okay. These 3 points we already seen from previous classes. So basically, Fradludi worked at BMC Remedy almost for 20 years. Okay. Fradludi worked at BMC Remedy almost for 20 years. Then he has taken a decision to develop a more advanced system than BMC Remedy. Okay. So when he working in BMC Remedy, so he thought that I have to develop a more advanced system than BMC Remedy. So that is service now. Okay, we can note on this. Red loading for 20 years. Bradley has taken decision to develop a more advanced system than BMC Remedy. So that is service now. Okay. So when he developer the service now is directly went to the market, definitely not. So if we developed some product, so it's not possible to bring that product into the market directly. Okay, so first of all we have to do some analysis, some testings internally within the organization, then only the service now, then only we can able to send that particular product into the market. So for example, like in one real time, if we take one real time situation, okay, so maybe in 2020s we have corona, okay, like like in 2020s we don't have any vaccination for corona, okay. So what happened? So, like government approached some pharma companies and asked to develop some formula to overcome with this coronavirus. So, their invention is they come up with something like Covishield and I don't remember another name. So we have two vaccinations available right at that time. So once they developed these two vaccinations, is they provided those two vaccinations directly to the people from our country? Definitely not. So first, what they did, yes, after developing a vaccination, internally they have checked. Internally they have checked. So they have verified with different people, different kind of people, that once it is success, then they have given vaccination to frontline warriors like whoever working in the pharma medical side. It's kind of doctors, nurses, maybe in lower level, like we have ASA workers, right? So first they have given vaccination to them. If entire period, if everything is success, then only they have started giving this vaccination to the people. Got it? Like any product, not only that Covishield or whatever it may be, not only that. So for any product is implemented, first we have to test, we have to check with internally. So once it is success and if we feel if it is working fine, then only then we'll start giving our product to our surrounding people within our circle. If they have commented with good feedback, then only we'll release that product into the market. Yeah, in service now also did the same thing. Okay. So when February implemented service now in 2004, so they started using internally within the organization. Okay. You can note down. Service now was started in 2004 with ITSM module. So ServiceNow first implemented ITSM module. Now we have different modules in ServiceNow. So whenever ServiceNow came to the market, it's with ITSM. Okay, it came to the market with ITSM. You can say ServiceNow started in 2004 with ITSM. So basically, this ServiceNow was implemented in the ServiceNow company. This ServiceNow was implemented in the ServiceNow company. They have given this tool name as their company name. Okay, they has given this tool name as their company name. Okay, that is ServiceNow. Okay, ServiceNow company started using ServiceNow tool internally. ServiceNow company started using ServiceNow tool internally. So once testing and everything is completed, slowly after some time, ServiceNow company started giving this tool to their existing customers. Okay. After some time, ServiceNow started giving ServiceNow tool to their existing customers. So they got good response from their customers. Okay, they got good response from the customers. Then, yes, they have given ServiceNow tool to their existing customers. Yes, of course, they got good response from them. Then immediately what they did, so they have released ServiceNow tool into the market in 2011. Okay, 2011 December, they have released this ServiceNow tool into the market. Okay. From when the ServiceNow tool exists in IT industry, we can consider from 2011. Okay. Before that, nobody knows about ServiceNow. So note down this point also. So ServiceNow started giving customers in the market from December 2011. Okay. And like we are calling ServiceNow is a ticketing tool, right? Why we are calling ServiceNow is a ticketing tool? So basically, ServiceNow came out with ITSM model. So within the ITSM model, we have everything ticketing system only. For example, if we have issue, we may raise incident or problem. So if we want to learn something, so we have knowledge article. So if we want to order something, we'll submit the request. Everything should be as a tickets. Okay, that's what whenever ServiceNow came out with ITSM into the market, so we start like everybody started calling ServiceNow is a ticketing tool. Okay, everybody started calling ServiceNow is a ticketing tool. So ServiceNow is came out to the market with ITSM tool as we are calling ServiceNow is a ticketing tool. Okay, you can note down this point as well. ServiceNow is came out to the market with ITSM tool. ServiceNow is in ticketing tool. Okay. So is ServiceNow silent like after uh, releasing in market with ITSM tool, is it silent? No. So after releasing ServiceNow into the market, outside market, so again they started implementing different modules. Okay. After some time, ServiceNow started implementing IMPLE different modules. After some time, ServiceNow started implementing different modules. So we are calling ServiceNow is a platform. Okay. So if somebody calling ServiceNow is a ticketing tool, then it is a wrong word. So ServiceNow is a platform. ServiceNow is a platform because within the ServiceNow we have different modules. For each and every industry, we have one module. For example, if it is a finance related, so we have one module. If it is HR related, we have one module. Business related, one module. Okay. Healthcare related, we have one module. Like this. So within the ServiceNow, we have different models like this. So from this theory, if you have any queries, let me know. Bhavani, Himabindu, No queries?
No
Sir.
queries, sir.
Yes, Monica.
No queries, sir.
Okay, okay, then we are good. So I have one document regarding this introduction, service now introduction. I'm just going through that document. Okay. You can see. Why service now? So we already seen different use cases. If we get any issue, so we'll raise a ticket and it will assign to appropriate team, and it should be resolved by that particular teams. Okay. So here you can see ServiceNow is an integrated cloud solution which combines all these services in a single system of record. ServiceNow supports infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service. Okay. So basically, these three terminologies are related to the cloud. So cloud. Okay. So you may check later about these three terminologies in depth if you want. Okay. As of now, ServiceNow is an integrated cloud solution which combines all these services in a single system of record. All these services in a single system of record. It will support as infrastructure as a service, PaaS, platform as a service, SaaS, software as a service. So, so basically to install ServiceNow, okay. So we need some application and we need database, we need web server, okay. We have to arrange all these things, okay. We don't from our side if we are using if we are taking ServiceNow, we don't require to take care of all these things. Everything will be taken care by the ServiceNow itself. Okay, they just provide as a URL. The service now they just provide as a URL that we are calling software that we are using to work within the service now. That we are calling as software as a service. Software as a service. Platform platform. So basically, if we want to install something, so we need servers and we need proper setup, right? So that we don't require to take care of. It can be taken care by the service now. That's what we are saying. It will support the platform as a service. Got it? So next, service now definition. You can say service now definition. So ServiceNow is an IT management platform that allows organizations to manage all aspects of their IT infrastructure, including IT asset management, uh, IT service management, and CMDB. It also specializes in ITSM, ITOM, and ITBM. ServiceNow is an IT management platform that allows organizations to manage all aspects of their IT infrastructure, including asset management, IT service management, and CMDB management of IT assets and devices, etc. It also specializes in ITSM, ITOM, and ITBM. Okay, got it, everyone. So whatever the industry it is, definitely each and every industry they have IT. They have IT. Okay, within that IT we are using service now. Within that IT we are using service now. So for example, if we take Adani, okay, if we take Adani, so this is one organization. It's related to chemical and different kind of industry. So definitely within that we have IT. So we have like Adani using service now. So if we take a transport related, if we take transport related, so for example we have Airbus. For example, we have Airbus. So Of course, Airbus is using ServiceNow. Airbus is using ServiceNow. Next, what I can say? So, delivery, parcel or courier services. For example, we have DHL using ServiceNow. Courier services, DHL using the ServiceNow. So, if we are talking about food and beverages, for example, we have Coca-Cola. Yes, Coca-Cola company using ServiceNow. Okay. Yeah, these are the industries I remember as of now. Okay, so each and every organization started using ServiceNow. So every product company definitely using ServiceNow. Every MNC company definitely using ServiceNow. Every mid-level companies definitely using the ServiceNow. And nowadays, smaller organizations also getting projects from the different companies. Within the ServiceNow domain. Okay, so everywhere using the ServiceNow, everywhere they are using the ServiceNow. Okay, next you can see ServiceNow was founded in 2004 and stepped foot into the ITSM. ITSM stands for Information Technology Service Management and provided competition to established players like IBM and HP. Like kind of ServiceNow tool, like within the IBM we have one tool, HP, within the HP we have one tool. Okay, so I don't remember the tools, that exact tool names from IBM or HP, but we have the tools. Okay, ServiceNow founder is Fred Ludy. So initially, ServiceNow developed with Java technology, Apache Tomcat web server and MySQL database. Okay. So our ServiceNow application is a Java application. By using Java language, they built this particular application. By using Java, they built this particular ServiceNow application. And they have used the Apache Tomcat web server. They have used the Apache Tomcat web server. And they have used database as MySQL database. They have used the database as MySQL database. Okay. So you can see our ServiceNow ServiceNow application is a Java application with Apache Tomcat web server and MySQL database. So if we want to implement any application, definitely we need language, database, and web server. Okay, these are the things used for implementing the service now. Okay, and nowadays how it would be. So for example, if I'm taking one organization, for example, I'm taking Accenture. Okay, if Accenture want to take subscription for the service now, so what they will do? Yes, they will take service now subscription. Like about database, maybe Accenture already having license from different database systems. So maybe for example, Accenture having database license from the Oracle. Then ServiceNow will provide a ServiceNow with Oracle database. ServiceNow with Oracle database. Maybe they are having JBoss server, for example. Accenture having the JBoss server license. Then ServiceNow will provide ServiceNow with JBoss server and Oracle database, like that. Got it, everyone? So, for example, if we take another organization, for example, I'm taking IBM organization. Maybe IBM having the My Access license. That is also one database, My Access database license. And they may using Wildfly server. They may using Wildfly web server. Okay, then ServiceNow will give with My Access database and with Wildfly web server. Got it, everyone? Yes, got it. In ServiceNow, we have different modules. In ServiceNow, we have different modules. You can see ITSM, ITOM, ITBM, PPM, ITAM, HRSD, GRC, Performance Analytics, CSM, SecOps, Security Operations, FSM, Marketing and Sales. Okay, these are the different modules in ServiceNow. SAM, HAM, APM, Application Portfolio Management. Okay, these are the different modules in ServiceNow. So if it is ITSM, Information Technology Service Management. So basically, it will take care of within the organization if any issues occur. So it will help us to raise a ticket and our issue got resolved. ITOM, Information Technology Operational Management. So this ITOM will take care of discovering the devices, applications, different softwares available in our network and populate that information into service now. Okay. And ITBM, Information Technology Business Management. So this model is used for the business management within the organization. How many resources are there? How many projects are going? How many projects going in green? How many projects going in red, yellow, something like that. Okay. PPM, Project Portfolio Management. So PPM will always, like nowadays we are calling PPM, we are calling as SPM. Okay. So basically this module is used for project allocation, assigning resources to the project, assigning budget to the project, splitting budget to the resources within that particular project. Okay, this kind of things we will discuss within the PPM module. Okay. ITAM, Information Technology Asset Management. Within the asset management, we have two modules. Again, within the as ITAM, we have two modules. SAM, Software Asset Management. HAM, Hardware Asset Management. Okay. So basically, ITAM always discuss about assets within the organization. Okay. It may be laptops, desktops, in anything which we are using in the organization, that should be an asset to the organization. ITM always discuss about that. Within the ITM we have ham and sam. So ham will always discuss about the hardware devices. Sam will hardware devices and other things. So sam always discuss about the softwares within the organization. Okay. Next, HRSD, Human Resource Service Delivery. This HRSD always discuss about the HR related tasks like HR profiles and the skill management, center of excellence. Okay, these kind of things we will discuss. So mainly this HRSD model is used for the HR teams. Okay, GRC, governance, compliance, and risk. Okay, so within the organizations, if any of application uh, like having any errors or if it is in next few days, if the exception is going to end, then if we want to extend that exceptions and if we want to capture something related to application health, so we'll discuss these things in the GRC. Okay. Performance analytics. Performance analytics is used to create reports and dashboards, advanced reports and dashboards. Okay. CSM, customer service management. So if the customer want to raise any case, so we may use the CSM model. Customer want to interact with some teams and to get it clarified. So we may use CSM. Next, security operations. So SecOps module is always take care of the security related things. FSM, field service management. So for example, we have purchased one AC. So like after purchasing AC, one service request will be created. Somebody will visit our home and they are going to install the AC. Okay, and we may purchase in one washing machine. So after few days, so it is not working fine. So what we will do, we'll call to the customer care and they will come to us. They will come to our home and they will rectify the issue and finally they will resolve the issue. So if the service person visiting the field, so this is the FSM model. Like this kind of work will be done with FSM model, okay, visiting the field. Like within the industries we have larger equipments, okay, so we cannot bring that equipments to appropriate laboratories. The service persons only need to go for that mission, okay. This kind of things will be discussed in FSM model. Marketing and sales, so we have orders, campaigns, advertisements. Okay. This is related to that model, marketing and sales. Okay. About SAM, HAM, we already discussed within the ITAM. So you can say IAPM, Application Portfolio Management. So it's completely related to the applications installed within the organizations. We are applications using within our organization. Okay, this kind of things will be taken care by APM module. Okay, these are the different modules I have noted down. We have many more modules in the service now. We have many more modules in the service now. Okay, so any queries, let me know. Within our training section, so we are going to discuss about ITSM module. And so if we are going with 3 years experience, yes, they should be fine. And one more thing is maybe if you kept resume in Naukari or somewhere, yeah, like talent acquisition team members going to call you for the screening round. Yes, nowadays how the situation is not only for service, no, for every domain. They will expect everything. For example, in service, no, if we have 100 modules, they will expect all 100 modules we have to know. Okay, it's not like that. It's not like that. Okay, the ITSM is the basic module we have to learn. So once we started working in the real time, so if we get opportunity to work with other models, yeah, definitely at that time they are going to provide the KT and they are going to provide the some training sections on that. Okay, we don't worry about all these things. Yeah, definitely they are calling for screening ground, they will ask, that have you worked on HRSD, have you worked on CSM? They will ask different modules. Okay, it's not like that every module you have to know. So for example, I have almost 10 years of experience. I completely working with ITSM only. I'm a ITSM developer. Okay, got it everyone? Any queries here, let me know. Is my voice clear? Anusha, Bhavani, Gopi.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any queries? Let me know. Otherwise, we can go ahead. Next, you can see. This we can discuss later. So, environments, service now environments. You can see development environment, testing environment, sandbox environment, UAT, staging, temp, pre-pod, pre-pod. Okay, so we have many more environments within the service now. So basic is development environment, production environment, testing environment. Okay, development environment, testing environment, production environment. So whatever the work they have assigned to us, so we'll do it in the development environment. So if any work is assigned to us in real time, so we are going to work within the development environment. So once we completed our development work, so we may check our work with our co-developer. This we are calling as peer testing. Okay, peer testing. If your co-developer confirms your whatever the work you did, it is working fine. So then you have to move your configurations to the testing environment. So within the testing environment, so based upon the organization, they will use multiple instances. Okay. Uh, on few organizations only use 3 instances. Few organizations use 10. Few organizations use 20 service instances like that. Okay. Like we have only three. Definitely, we have only three environments: development, production, testing. Maybe in real time, based upon the organization you are working, you may see different testing environments like UAT, staging, temporary, okay, base instance, something like that. Okay. Like once we completed the testing and if it is test is passed for our work, then we are going to move our work to the production environment. Then we are going to move our work to the production environment. Okay, these are the different environments available in ServiceNow. These environments not only in ServiceNow, everywhere you will find these environments. If you are working for as a .NET developer, if you are working as a Java developer, you are working as a Salesforce developer, Jira, wherever, wherever, whatever the domain you are working for, so definitely you will find these environments. Okay. Yeah, team, this meeting will end in 1 minute. Please join again with the same meeting ID. Okay. This meeting will end in 1 minute. Please join again with the same meeting ID. So these are the different